For our holiday traditions in the Pearson household, every Thanksgiving, we would get together after or before the meal, sometime during the day when it was light out, and go out in the cornfield and shoot trap, shoot skeet. So we'll get the shotguns out and shoot the clay pigeons. And that's something we've been doing for probably 15 years. We've been going out there and doing that.
The stuff that I like to do around Christmas is baking. That's what I like to do, you know, bringing stuff to the neighbors, taking stuff to other people, taking things to work, you know, trying out my different fudge recipes. That's something that I really enjoy. Pies are something that my grandma made when she worked in her bakery shop, and then my mom made them too, and it's something different. Nobody makes a pie with lard crust anymore. They go and they buy their pie crust out of the refrigerated section, and I like it because, you know, you really take the time and you put the effort in there, and it's more old-fashioned, and you really kind of, you know, put your heart into it. So I really like that.
Traditions are fairly simple. Go to the midnight service for church and get up the next morning on open presents, and then usually just have a quick lunch. I mean, it was a pretty basic Christmas tradition at the Pearson household. And since we've been married, I suppose one of the nice things about being relatively young still is you go elsewhere.
Yeah.
For the holidays. So there's always somebody else's tradition we get to be a part of, whether it's the Rainmaker family or the Pearson family. There's very little work on our part to maintain the tradition so far. Yeah.
And now Mike and Heidi Pearson are in the kitchen with me, and what are we going to make?
We're making apple pie.
All right, that sounds traditional and wonderful. So we've already got the crust we're working on here, but do you have a secret to the crust? Is there?
Oh, we have to have lard in there.
All right.
It's the thing that makes it the most soft.
Old school.
Yes.
Lard in the crust. All right, and pretty traditional ingredients too.
Yep.
Tell me what we have.
We have sugar, cinnamon, salt, and flour, and butter goes in with the apples to make it soft.
All right, wonderful. And did you peel some apples? Or
I did. That's one of the very few skills I have in the kitchen, is peeling an apple, because there's plenty of room for error. It seems like there's a lot of meat to an apple. So, yeah.
All right.
Apple peeling's where I shine.
All right, wonderful. So let's put it together.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that took me a while to learn when Heidi first started having me help peel apples was cutting the apples. Because you want them to be thin, but not too thin, and you want them to be, you know, this is, I think, is about the right size, is it?
Yes, it's the right size.
Good job. Well done. Because if they're too thick, then they may not get cooked all the way through, and thin might get mushy.
Yes, they're the right size. You did a great job. Thank you.
Practice.
Wasn't fishing for any compliments.
No, not at all.
I used to make the mistake of cutting off too much of the crust, and then it would just burn.
Yeah.
A good fat crust is good for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, I've made that same mistake too. My mom said the more crust, the better.
It gives the ice cream something to rest against.
Right,
which
it's
is
true.
So
It's
important.
You can't have pie without ice cream.
I think technically you can.
Yeah.
I've read
Not
that.
in my house.
Not in your house?
No, there's no vanilla ice cream. It's not the same, I'm told.
Cut a few vents.
Yep, I like to make star shape just so they look pretty.
Oh, neat.
There you go.
Very nice.
All right. Now, this is one of the areas I usually do get to help by putting the pie in the oven.
And through the magic of television, we already have a beautiful apple pie ready to come out of the oven.
Ready to go.
Beautiful. Oh, that is gorgeous. And I do love the star shape. That's beautiful.
Here,
You know what? I have happily plate and a knife and a spatula, so let's try some. I don't have any vanilla ice cream. Do you think you're gonna be okay?
Well, there's a first time for everything.
And it's perfect. Look at that. Well done. That is delicious. Thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Wonderful.